Coach, is there an update on Donovan?
Donovan is going to work out now, get warm, and see how he feels. So it's basically first time he's going to touch the court and the basketball in the last whatever days.
Tiago, sí, una en español. ¿Qué aprendiste en tu etapa como jugador en España que estás poniendo en práctica ahora como entrenador en la NBA?
Bueno, yo creo que en España crecí como jugador, ¿no? Aprendí a jugar ahí, con 15 años me fui y desde luego como hombre y como jugador, toda la base que tengo que sé de baloncesto lo aprendí ahí y lo debo mucho a España.
¿Y hay alguna, bueno, en general, ¿no? Pero ¿hay alguna jugada o jugadas en tu playbook que aprendiste en España que estás pues ahora sí, poniendo en práctica con los Blazers? ¿Hasta dónde puedes decir?
Sí, yo creo que hay algunos detalles del juego, ¿no? De ángulos de bloqueo, sobre todo que aprendí en la cancha, hablando con los bases. Yo creo que esa conexión es muy buena entre pívot y base, ¿no? Siempre tuve buenas amistades con los bases, con Pablo Prigioni, con Marcelo Huertas. Esas cosas, bueno, pues al final eres amigo fuera y luego dentro de la cancha te ayuda a jugar mejor, ¿no?
Just want to ask about Shaedon Sharpe and one element that stood out is he seems to be getting the free throw line quite a bit more. I know he's drawing a fair number of fouls when he does attack. And how much has that been a conscious thing, part of his development, or just natural progression?
Well, I think it's part of our offensive system, right? We drive the second most in the NBA right now behind Miami. So it's part of our game, how we drive to the basket and try to create those, when the defense collapses and then we can pass out. But of course, also gives players the chance to get to the rim strong and get a foul. So it's instead of like many times some players, they stop there and they shoot a pull-up too, which is not the best shot in the game. So we want him to attack the rim. We want him to be aggressive. And there's a foul, but we want him to be aggressive at the rim.
Has there been an emphasis on like body hunting when he goes to the rim to try and initiate contact?
No, we never teach that. We teach them to go to the rim and try to score.
And his three-point shooting is it's kind of steady over his last few years. Do you see potential where that can become a strength of his?
Yeah, I think he's working on it. He knows that. He's a guy that super professional. We got here late last night, and he went to the gym to work on his shot. So he's a guy that is putting work on it. I'm proud of him. He wants to get better and to develop.
How are you seeing the development of young Hansen, rookie? The time that he's putting in the G League with you guys, how do you see him develop and get to the position where he can be a rotational player?
Yeah. So, I think he had a good summer with us. He did everything that we asked. Of course, everything is new to him, different language, different culture, different game, different speed. So he's adapting to that. He's getting better. Now, it's not fair to say, sometimes we put him there in the heat of the moment and not every game he's part of the rotation, so it's tricky. He's gonna have minutes here with us, but also with the G League. So I think it's maybe too early to say where is he at his development.
A lot of players, young players especially, as they take on a larger role, the efficiency dips, even if the raw numbers go up. What does it say about Deni that as his usage has gone up, his efficiency has actually scaled up with it?
I mean, he just take advantage of the way we play. It's really beneficial to him, playing fast, playing in transition, trying to find those driving lanes and be aggressive. And we just try to maximize all his, good things. And he's just responding, just getting better and better. Now he's passing the ball better. He's finding teammates. And it's great to see he's developing. Just understanding now he's the main guy on offense and adapting to more aggressive defenses on him. So it's just good to see him, adapting to all of those things.
How quickly he's adapted to it at all surprised you? Like, has it even caught you off guard, or you kind of expected it?
it's a day-to-day thing. It's kind of like from when we started the season to now, it's different things that going on. You know, we started the season with Drew having a lot of the ball in his hands and finding Deni on certain cuts, on certain plays. Now it's him with the ball, making those decisions and scoring and finding teammates. So, you know, it's a little different, and surprisingly, he's doing a good job. Not surprising, like good surprise that, you know, he's developing and getting better at those things.
Coach, can you talk about the development of Tumani within your system? What do you see from him? What he brings to the table?
Yeah. Tumani, he's the guy that's going to take the best player of the other team. He's going to guard him. He's going to full court press. He's going to give everything to the team. Offensively, he's finding his way. He's being more comfortable with the ball in his hands. He's shooting the ball. Last game, he shot it great. I think he got to continue to have that confidence and let it fly.
Tiago, you mentioned that you guys are second in drives. The Raptors are a team that get a lot of deflections, steals, get out on the break. I'm just wondering, for you as a team, is it just saying, hey, this is our strength and we stay true to who we are? Is there a conscious conversation of, hey, this is a team that we have to be a bit more mindful of?
Because
of their ability to get in passing lanes, get their hands on the ball to create those deflections.
Well, we always said we got to drive with the idea of passing the ball or finding teammates, not just driving to get to the rim. So it's part of it. We have this. You get to the paint, you're almost like a quarterback. You got to decide what you're going to do with the ball. You got to be smart with it. So it's part of their development also. They're getting better and better at that. But we're not afraid to do that because it's the Raptors, to be honest. We respect, we know that they are aggressive, but we're going to do our game.
Tiago. Yeah, thank you. Sí, una última sobre tu época en España. Más de 10 años en Baskonia, mucha rivalidad con Barça, Real Madrid, muchos títulos que os jugasteis, pero ¿hay algún matchup, algún enfrentamiento individual con algún jugador en particular que recuerdes?
Bueno, hay un par de ellos. Quizás por la grandeza de los partidos y los resultados y todo, ¿no? Yo creo que Felipe Reyes es uno de ellos. Ante Tomic, que sigue jugando, por cierto, increíble. Son dos jugadores que tuve buenas batallas. Hoy son grandes amigos, la verdad, fuera del campo. Gente que algunos, Tomic sigue jugando, Felipe está con el Madrid. Y tengo un respeto muy grande por ellos, pero han sido grandes batallas.